Hi, and welcome to our screencast about artificial intelligence and digital media arts. Our Group 8, which formed within an intercultural seminar between universities around the world, is here to today enlighten everyone about AI and digital media arts. We, our group, consist of Dąbrówka Stuglik, Julia Bielińska, Tanmay Sharma, Ajnur Kaniža, and me, Aylin Shahabi. We wish you lots of fun, and we'll start with the learning goals for this topic.
Learning goals: establishing a common ground of knowledge on generative AI and its history, the impact of the generative AI and the artists and writers, the role played by deepfake AI in the currently ongoing actors and the writers' strikes. What is known about the topic? So, AI in art and digital art is a significant area of artist exploration. In the traditional art, AI algorithms aid and generative ideas, analyzing trends and personalizing works, machine learning establishments, experiments in the cognitive music, etc. AI is a showcase and blend of the human creativity and technology potential.
Coming to the history of Gen AI, what has the emergence of AI looked like over the years? We have 5 milestones for you based on the source of Vihan Zhao et al. If you want to go closer and read more about it, just pause the video. Anyways, we will focus on Gen models as they have a long history in artificial intelligence. It dates back to the 1950s with the development of HMMs, hidden Markov models, and GMMs. These models generated sequential data such as speech and time series. Then going to the early deep learning area with the rise of n-gram language modeling in natural language processing. This spanned several decades, and n-gram was followed by advanced models like the recurrent neural network, long-term short-term memory, and the gated recurrent unit. In 2014, we introduced the generative adversarial networks, the GANs. I want to tell you a story about Ian Goodfellow. He had the idea of pitting 2 neural networks against each other in his student dorm, and then the machine comes up with the images bias itself. This then transformed in 2017 into the transformer architecture, a deep learning architecture that requires less training time than previous recurrent neural architectures, and that lead to advancements in both NLP and computer vision. And this evolved from that. And today, we have new techniques like few-shot prompting in NLP, self-supervised contrastive learning objectives. So, this means that the system learns to summarize similar objects while highlighting differences. Isn't that great? So, it has the ability to process visual information.
Now we'll be talking about generative AI itself and the problems and benefits associated with using it. The main problem is that the term AI itself is misleading in the sense that it implies that generative AI can exhibit human-like agency and creativity. It can also lead to professionals in the field feeling threatened by these systems when in reality they are no more than tools that will ultimately benefit them. Another problem that is associated with generative AI is that it primarily works on data it has been trained on, and that data itself is the work of humans. So, calling it an artificial intelligence undermines their work, who created the data that the systems were trained on. So, generative AI is more of a tool to be used by human creators as an independent system that works by itself. The main benefit that I feel is that generative AI has reduced the barriers to entry for the industry as it has made it more accessible for everyone. There are multiple models that generative AIs can use to generate data, but broadly they can be categorized as unimodal models and multimodal models.
Computer-written scripts and deepfake actors. What's at the heart of the Hollywood strikes against generative AI? The article is mostly about struggles which people like artists or film industry workers have because of AI. Artificial intelligence has captured Hollywood, causing many serious social problems. AI showed to be very helpful in many stages in film industry and digital media. Designing, writing, composing, and even acting, all of these parts can be done by the artificial intelligence. Strikes in Hollywood are showing how the problem is abusing AI. After the article, we are asking what the excessive use of AI in this industry may lead to, what are film industry workers most afraid of, what is the main goal of the protest. After reading the text, we distinguish main problems and goals related to AI, which are fear of being replaced, lower earnings, copyright problems and employee protection, fear of losing authenticity, control and creativity, wanting the protection and regulation from AI abusing. And what's about our conclusion are the facts that if using AI go out of control will be a big danger for artists and employees. It will cause a problem in the labor market. We will see unethical activities in this industry replacing human labor and loss of work. And the main conclusion is the fact that film industry and digital media need new regulations about using AI because it can end many problems.
In order to translate our scientific work into practice, we decided to conduct a survey. We wanted to get a general impression of people around us to see how much experience they've already had with artificial intelligence. Our main demographic were our peers, and we had people from different backgrounds such as finance and accounting, law, linguistics, IT, and medicine. Now, these are some of our findings, and you can pause the video if you wish to go through all of them. Now, 89.1% of people have come into contact with, used, or heard of generative AI. 80.4% of people do not bother reading the terms and conditions that might outline the legal dimensions of ownership of the content that they might generate using these AIs. And 50.8.7% of people think that deepfake AI plays an active role in spreading misinformation on social media.
The first prompt. I need you to generate me a painting that looks similar to Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, but I need her to be dressed to look like it's set in the summer of 2023, and add some more people in the background. The prompt we used after Leonardo AI improved it. Imagine a vibrant summer day in 2023, with the iconic Mona Lisa dressed in a flowy sundress, surrounded by a bustling crowd of people enjoying the warm weather. A list of AI tools we use to generate these pictures. The first example is made by Leonardo AI, and this is the best one from the list. It offers a lot of options and even has the one to help you improve and rewrite your prompt to get more interesting results. The second is Ideogram. It did not have many options, but it generated 4 images with one prompt, so we had options to choose from. The third example is made by Stability AI's Dream Studio. It had some options but not too much. It offered us enough material to play with. And the fourth example is made by Dream by Wombo. This one had the least options and offered a preview of only one image without buying their premium package. Example number 5, DALL-E 2. This one was really clear, not many options, but still offered 4 versions to choose from. We did not face any technical issue or challenge. Each and every tool did its job, and it's just a question of the variety of options that we were left with.
Through our research, we have been able to conclude that generative AI in its current form is incapable of independent thought. It works using human prompts and generates the result using data it is trained on, which is also generated by humans. But in the current space, there is a severe need for legislation regarding this, as a majority of the data these AIs are trained on is mostly stolen, and the original authors are not credited or paid for their work, thus the dissatisfaction among artists regarding this.
These were the sources used to create this screencast. Wait, before you jump to another video. These are further deep dives. What are GANs is a YouTube video from IBM that's a technical explanation of GANs. Really good. The second one is from Siranush Andreasian from 2022. It's an article which explores the applications of AI in the film sector. And the last one is Sao et al. It's a survey and it's an in-detail explanation of different training and generation models. Okay, and that's it. Thanks for your attention, and the slide template is provided by SlidesGo. Goodbye.